what are the chances that by the time people are seeing this video, it's Thursday morning, that Bobby Valentine will be fired?
Very, very, very strong, actually. There was actually reports that it would happen after the game last night. They didn't do that. I think, they're going to wait till everybody's back in the same building and the same, the players are there. Everything is, the season's settled. The lockers are cleaned out. I think they're gonna wait till the right time. They're gonna do it right, and they're just gonna say, "Sorry, this didn't work out."
And it didn't. I mean, right? It didn't work out. And why? Why didn't it work out?
There's not really enough time to talk about why it didn't work out. It was a bad fit from the beginning. It was a bad clubhouse. Valentine, I think, maybe had been out of the game too long. He was great as a manager in Japan, but that was 10 years ago. The game has changed. The players have changed. He didn't start off on the right foot by calling out Kevin Youkilis. There was some disagreements with, who was going to be on the roster out of spring training. So this went all the way back to February and March, and it just never got any better. And it didn't help that the team got off to such a poor start. And
it feels like a veteran clubhouse that's maybe underachieving is like the worst type of clubhouse for Bobby V to come into.
It went very bad very quickly. And Terry Francona, who was the manager before Bobby Valentine, was much more of a player's manager.
Right.
They kind of policed themselves for the most part. Bobby Valentine came in, was completely different. He was, not necessarily a dictatorship, but it was just a completely different personality. And, it wasn't the right fit from the start. And I think it's obvious now that, they went the wrong direction last year.
Is he going to manage again the major leagues?
I can't imagine that he will. No, I think he's going to go back to TV where he was very entertaining. I mean, he's very entertaining as a manager too, but not if you're the owner of that
Losing is
team.
entertaining.
Yeah.
It was chock full of entertainment this season.
It was entertaining for the other 29 teams in the league
Right.
and all the other players that weren't on that roster. But yeah, he's going to go back to TV. I can't imagine that somebody's going to call him and say, "Hey, you want to manage for us in a few years?" I don't see this as like a possibility at this point.